I'm Grandma Pat, and I want to be famous. I'm 80 years old, and I really want to make up for all the lost time of my youth. And I want to be on the Ellen Show. And I want you guys to all follow my broadcast and my podcast and anything else you can follow me on. I also would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I gotta write that down.
Hey, Grandma, we're gonna get you to watch this debate.
Okay.
I want to make sure. Graduated last in your class in the first
Well, there they go again. Trump is being so rude.
He doesn't know how to do that.
And old Joe Biden, he's just kind of,
You pick a piece of press. Wrong guy.
he's really trying hard to be
You use the word smart. He graduated either the lowest or almost the lowest.
ongoing, but he's kind of getting defeated and overturned by Trump.
Now, make sure you, in fact, let people know you're senators. I'm not going to answer the question because
I think this is really bad.
the question is, radical left. Will you shut up, man? Who is on your list? You folks at home, how many of you get up?
Now Joe Biden is trying very hard to get attention of the people, but the other guy's just looking at him and barking out.
Mom or dad, and you couldn't even speak to them. You had a nurse holding a phone up so you could, in fact, say goodbye. You would have lost far more people.
Trump is just disgusting. I find this is really, really hard to believe is happening in America.
By the way, maybe you could inject some bleach in your arm, and that would take care of it. This is the same man.
Oh, Joe Biden mentioned about putting bleach in his arm for one of those
In addition to that, about
fixers
750,000
of
people
epidemics.
dying. When he was presented with that number, he said, "It is what it is." Well,
It is what it is. No, it's not. It's
He
just
knew all the way back in February how serious this crisis was. He knew it was a deadly disease. What did he do?
now he's saying Trump knew this in January and didn't even tell
He said
anybody
he didn't
about
tell
it.
us or give people a warning of it because he didn't want to panic the American people.
And he didn't want to panic the American people. Well, this is panicking the American people.
Under oath. So let me ask you this.
No, go ahead, Mister. I'm listening to you.
It'd be very interesting, wouldn't it, if actually Trump came down with COVID?
Excuse me. This. Hey, let me just say that.
But
Then
are
he'd
you
know
willing
exactly what he was talking about.
to condemn white supremacists and militia groups and to say that they need to stand down and
It
not
would certainly
add to
make
the
him think
violence
about a
and
few things, but I don't think he's
diseases we saw
capable of
in
that
Tulsa
either.
And as we've seen in Portland.
Sure,
Are you
I'm willing
prepared
to
to
do that,
specifically
but
do it?
I
Go
would
ahead,
say
sir.
I would say almost everything I see is from the left wing, not from the right wing.
So what are you saying?
I'm willing to do anything I want to see.
I just really have,
Say it. Do it.
I just am totally disgusted by the whole thing.
What do you want to call him? Give me a name.
I just,
Supremacists and
Who would
white
you like me to condemn?
supremacists.
everything he's saying is a lie.
Stand back and stand by. But I'll tell you what.
But you know, I find Biden is just not quite forceful enough or something. He's kind of a little bit milquetoast,
This is a
even though it's overpowering.
My son was in Iraq. He spent a year there.
Now he's talking about his son who was in Iraq,
He got the Conspicuous Service Medal.
and
He was not a loser.
I do believe that he
was a
died.
patriot, and the people left behind there were heroes.
And he had a son that
I'm talking about
was on
son, Bo
cocaine,
Biden. You're talking about
I don't know, Bo. I know
but has overcome it.
Hunter got thrown out of the military.
And Trump isn't going to leave that one alone. He's just going to
Discharged
that's not true.
drill that into
years, and he didn't
Biden.
have a job until you became vice president. And once you
None of
became
that
vice
is
president,
true.
he made a fortune in Ukraine, in China, in Moscow,
That is simply
and various
not
other places. He
My
made
son,
a fortune.
my son.
And he
This
didn't
is
have a
probably
job.
the worst, one of the worst things that happened in America
Know at home.
for the American people.
He's overtaken it. He's fixed it.
I don't know if they know that,
And I'm proud
but
of
that's
him.
what
I'm
I
proud
think.
of my son.
Mr. President, your campaign agreed to both sides would
But
get
then again, maybe he's
answers uninterrupted.
acting
But
like
your
an
son
American
agreed to it.
person.
And why don't you observe what your campaign
That
agreed
kind
to
of
as a
is
ground
what I sort of see when around the American people.
Thousands and millions
You know,
of
that's
jobs.
just my own thought.
But let him finish, sir.
He doesn't know how to do that.
Trump, you
I'm
go first.
urging my supporters to go into the polls and watch very carefully.
Now he's going to start talking about, you know what? He's not going to accept the
am
the
100%
voting.
on board. But if
By the
I
way, they're
see
going to do it by
tens of
mail. So
thousands
now
of ballots being
he says he's now going to
manipulated, I
not
can't
even
go along with that.
step down if that's how they do it.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out
Are you happy to be Canadian?
Am I ever?
Yeah,
I am so proud to be a Canadian right now.
yeah,
All my life, I've been proud to be a Canadian.
yeah.
We're very lucky people.
We are, yeah. Trump was diagnosed with COVID.
You know, I did hear something about that this morning, but I was very busy. So maybe I wished that on him. You think I'm that powerful? You know, I hate to say this, God, but you know, I'm not really sorry he's got COVID. My message for the American people would be not to listen to their president. Try and act unlike the president. Do anything but be like your president, because that is the worst thing that you could be. Stand up for your rights. Be better. Be good. Be considerate, and just don't put up with all this kind of stuff that he's spewing out. Yeah. No, we're very lucky here in Canada.
Yeah, we are. Awesome. Thanks, Grandma.